Sometimes a scene becomes an iconic cultural movement, cited frequently, imitated and mocked. A single plot has the power to alter how we analyze movies. Today we're diving into the 40 vintage photos of Hollywood's most unseen moments, so sit back, unwind and prepare to discover more about the show than you ever imagined. No one was a better adventurer than the shirtless Errol Flynn, whose real-life frolicking was just as daring as his on-screen fights. Here in 1935, he is pictured working on Captain Blood. The film was an instant hit and made him and his co-star Olivia de Havilland stars overnight. In this photograph from 1940, Hedy Lamarr is getting ready for a photo shoot. She made a few brief appearances in German films, including Ecstasy in 1932, where she appeared nude, which was scandalous at the time. She's arguably the most beautiful woman to ever appear on the screen. This picture of Carole Lombard and Gary Cooper is from the 1931 movie Take This Woman. She appeared in numerous comedies during the 1930s and quickly attained one of the highest salary makers. Loretta Young was pictured on camera during the shooting of her movie Café Metropole in 1938. She made her debut as a young extra at the age of 4. She ran off with Silent and B-movie actor Grant Withers when she was 17. Frank Sinatra is pictured here with his hot co-star Montgomery Clift. In 1945, he received his first movie role. He won an Oscar for his performance in From Here to Eternity. In this picture, Victor Mature was clicked filming in 1949 with his co-star Hedy Lamarr. After serving in the Coast Guard during World War II, he was given roles in several well-known movies, such as My Darling Clementine and Kiss of Death. In the right side of this image, Robert Mitchum is playing checkers with his co-star Richard Hart on the set of the 1946 film A Woman of My Own. By the 1950s, he had attained superstar status thanks to his physique and carefree attitude. This image features Olivia de Havilland spotted in a college performance of the film A Midsummer Night's Dream after graduating from California High School. She got sought out for stage and film adaptations by director Max Reinhardt in 1935, who was impressed with her. Early in the 1930s, she started appearing in movies and was a co-star in 8 of them with Errol Flynn. Here, Gary Cooper is reading passages from Hemingway's book on which the movie was based during the shooting of A Farewell to Arms in 1932. Cooper was renowned for performing his stunts and having a variety of lovers. It is a snap of Clark Gable on the set of Red Dust way back in 1932. He became a celebrity star by the middle of the 1930s for movies like It Happened One Night, for which he received the Oscar for Best Actor. This picture depicts the big broadcast 1938 comedian Bob Hope making his first appearance in a motion picture while performing for the song Thanks for the Memories, which would become his trademark. This pic shows Bob Hope's consistent co-star Bing Crosby starting his musical career in the 1930s. His amiable persona and buttery voice won him many admirers, especially during the difficult years of the Great Depression. The following photograph, taken in 1954, shows Jimmy Stewart working on the set of Alfred Rear Window. Jimmy Stewart had a long and successful career in Hollywood and got admired for his boyish charm and unique man persona. Here, Gregory Peck is photographed with Ingrid Bergman during the shooting of Spellbound in 1945. He was tall, dark and attractive. He initially enrolled in medical school but switched to theatre after falling in love with it. If you follow certain stars or artists and like to know more about them, here's your chance. Laurence Olivier, a renowned British actor with picture-perfect looks, started his acting career on the Shakespearean stage before moving to Hollywood. Here, in this picture, he's receiving coaching from Rebecca director Alfred Hitchcock alongside co-star Joan Fontaine in 1940. Freddie Washington was a stunning actress who eventually worked as an activist for other African-American celebs in the entertainment industry. She has been pictured in the 1934 film Imitation of Life with co-star Louise Beavers on the left, who plays her mother in the movie. On the set of The Public Enemy 1931, Jean Harlow and James Cagney were captured in a photograph. Although he was short in stature, he had a strong personality and a distinct tough man style. He often played gangster roles in the 1930s and 1940s. In this image, Betty Grable gets her makeup and hair for her 1938 movie College Swing. She became famous for her iconic pin-up pose while wearing a bathing suit in World War II. The film studio allegedly insured her legs for $1 million. Fred Astaire, seated on the far left, can be seen collaborating with renowned composers George and Ira Gershwin for the 1937 musical Shall We Dance. The actor and dancer started performing in vaudeville on the Broadway at 5 with his partner and sister, who was regarded as the more talented sibling. Cary Grant is with director Alfred Hitchcock on set in this picture. At 14, Cary Grant dropped out of school to join a comedy group in his native England. Grant gained a new home in America when the play was introduced to Broadway in 1920. The image shows Louis Armstrong accompanying his wife Lucille while playing an instrument at the Great Sphinx of Giza, Egypt in 1961. This picture of the couple is just too cute. The image of Audrey Hepburn anxiously awaiting the announcement of the Best Actress Award at the 26th Academy Awards ceremony in 1954 is one of the unseen Hollywood images. This photograph of Harrison Ford is yet another admirable picture captured by Nancy Moran at his Los Angeles home in 1981. He is seen reading a letter from a fan. The next photo is of Nancy Sinatra with her father and family friend Yul Brynner, taken at 1965 at the Sands Hotel in Las Vegas. This beautiful picture, captured back in 1954, in which Marlon Brando is having a typewriting session with his cat. James Dean and Eartha Kitt were seen dancing together in the following picture at a dance studio in New York in 1955. Here are a few more unpublished old photos of celebs who will amaze you even more as you go on. In this picture, Elizabeth Taylor is with her husband Fisher at a boxing match. This photograph was taken in the year 1960. Her reaction in this picture is worth seeing. Meryl Streep, shown here, attended Bernards High School in 1966. She was the homecoming queen and a member of the varsity cheerleading squad when she was a senior. The actress can be seen taking an elegant photo in a boat. The one you can see here was captured in 1976 when John Travolta performed on stage with his sisters Anne and Ellen for the play Bus Stop. In this 1964 image, you can see two stunning women in one frame. At the Academy Awards, Audrey Hepburn and Julie Andrews were seen holding the trophy with pride. Following that, we have a photo of The Outsiders cast members from 1983, including Tom Cruise, Ralph Macchio, Emilio Estevez, Patrick Swayze, Matt Dillon, C. Thomas Howell, and Rob Lowe. On the set of the 1969 filming of Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, Robert Redford and Paul Newman can be seen in full costume. In this picture clicked in 1955, Grace Kelly has been seen shopping with her mother in New York, choosing dresses for herself. Marilyn Monroe and Jane Russell, two bold actresses in clingy dresses, are seen in this 1953 photo while they had a break from filming the movie Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. The beauty of this picture will undoubtedly win your heart, which shows Judy Garland in an early Wizard of Oz costume test in 1939. The following image captures Doris Day and her co-stars while filming in 1960. Doris Day began her career as a singer in the early 1940s and soon found herself at a Hollywood screen test. Later on, she developed into a proponent of animal rights. Ava Gardner was photographed in the following image in 1953 while she and Lana Turner discussed a script. On the set in 1934, Joan Crawford can be seen in this picture switching between takes as Clark Gable looks on. After working several low-paying jobs as a teenager, Joan Crawford won a dance competition, which earned her a place in a chorus line. She soon relocated to Hollywood, where she landed her first film role in 1925. And that's all for today's video. For more such interesting content, give this video a big thumbs up and drop a comment. Subscribe to us for more such content, and we'll see you at the next one.